Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? Turn you around. Here we go. So, got a couple of new posts in here. These big 6x6. There's one of the broken ones. And another broken one over there. These two posts are good. This big gate post. So, you can see how far it was in the ground. And then it broke. Thank you to me. I accidentally bumped it with the front end loader tractor going into that corral. But it was sticking up there friggin' 14 feet in the friggin' air. And I was trying to get in the corral and bumped it with the front end loader as I was turning the corner to whip into here. So we pulled it out of the ground. I lopped off the bottom part that was busted. And we dropped the post back in the ground. I gotta drill new holes in the post for the two gates, because the gate goes across, one to each corral, both hanging off this post. And we gotta stand up that corral work against there yet, but that's all for another day. We got other things, bigger fish to fry here today. That was last night after we got done baling and stuff. Tear that all down and get it fixed up and so on and so forth. But it's a start. It's a start. At least we got started on it. Now that we got started, it will definitely have to be finished, right? So there's that corral to get fixed up. And then if you look through, you can see that spot right through there. There's a section of corral we got to get stood back up. You can see the one post is there, but all the slabs are laying down. Well, basically the top rail broke out off of the post when we had that bad windstorm. So we got to get a new rail, top rail, and basically just stand the corral back up. But like I said, that'll be for another day. For now, we got other things going on here today. So I'm gonna get this tractor the heck out of here, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Talk to them. The stuff is growing, guys. That's the sorghum right there. The second growth coming in. This is not. This is. Hopefully, cross the fingers, hopefully. Yeah, we're picking some bales. Oh, CP's got the seat pushed all the way ahead.
You got short.
Jesus.
Here.
So we were gonna do try harvesting some barley. That phone's dirty. You see the way out there, you can see a combine and a truck. Anyway, the straw, the grain, what the heck, underneath is did you see that?
No. What? See what?
That's not good. I hope we make it home. Fucking fuel gauge is right on the empty mark. Like, right on the friggin' empty mark. Anyways, gotta make it home. Anyway, yeah, it's not where it's heavier crop. It's too damp underneath. So we're not gonna be any combining. We tried, but no, not happening today. And we have to do a little bit of running around this morning. So here we are, like at 1:30, finally, and now we're picking bales. So get these bales off of this field if this is going to be a second growth that's coming in. We have a get together we got to go to tonight, so we're not going to go cutting. So we figured we might as well haul some bales. So that's what we're doing. And let me tell you, these little guys off of the cover crop that we made, there wasn't very many bales out there, like a bale an acre, but they're friggin' chunky. A couple of them made the back corner of the tractor friggin' want to go woohoo. So anyway, we'll get these bales hauled home and we'll talk to y'all later. Well, we ain't having a very good afternoon here, guys. First load, and check that out. Kaboom. Bale was a little on the chunky side. And when I went to lift, when I went to lift, the Bobcat tipped forward and I caught the rub rail with the front window. So yeah, that's not good. Smashed the friggin' window, front door out of it. That's always handy, ain't it? So, because the bales are heavy, CP brought the tractor down and I'll unload with the tractor. Get this thing out of the road. Put it over here. I could just imagine what this door is going to cost me. Probably 500 bucks for this little sucker. But can't do nothing about it now. But with the tractor, at least, I won't be smashing any more windows out, right? Nice. Not. Ugh, piss me off. Oh well. Let's get the rest of these ones unloaded, and there's one more load out there yet. I'm only hauling 11 at a time, so it's close. It's not that far. So we got one more trip, and then all of those bales are done with. Talk to you guys later. There. That field's all cleaned out. So now we're gonna go and grab a few loads, couple loads of green feed barley and get a couple of those loads hauled home. It's close to home, so it wouldn't be too bad for the tractor to chase the truck back and forth. It'll be interesting when we go to haul that oats home from the other side of town, because I'm not going to be driving the tractor back and forth from there, that's for darn sure. We'll just have to take our time with the Bobcat and just be careful with it. Take that door frame off. At least the door frame never got damaged. So take the door frame out and just take my time when I go to unload those ones. Anyway, we're going to continue with you hauling bales here for the rest of the afternoon, and we'll bring you all back tomorrow. Talk to you then. Well, there goes CP. We're in the barley field. Look at that old boy. I don't know what year it is. 60s, I'm sure. Chevy. And the old 6601. I remember my father had one like that, pull type. I don't even know what year or what model number this old John Deere tractor is. But this is what we're going to be combining our barley with. But underneath, when we checked it earlier, the straw was still wet, right? We could probably do it now, but I don't know. He needs to set it up a little better. He needs to get the fan and tighten the sieves and stuff like that, because it's not getting a very good thrashing on it. So that's our load right now. First load of the barley. We'll get a couple loads in of this stuff, and then we'll have to stop for our get together. But anyways, first gear, and and we're off like a herd of turtles, gone to the races. Talk to you guys all later. Well, good morning everybody. How the heck y'all doing this morning? Cows come up for water. Now they're having a snooze on this dried out ground. And that's the water bowl right there. But they're still looking not so bad. They're looking all right. So, I made a comment on this yesterday about the bobcat issue. So here's going to be your close-up view of what she looks like. And here's the bobby cat. And here's the close-up view of the bobby cat. Yeah, son of a bitch, right? Friggin' glass everywhere. Yeah, wakes you up in a hell of a hurry when that front curved window blows out and half the glass comes inside on top of you. Not fun. So we got to get that door off of there. And we got to get that baler off of there and get that guy hooked up to a hay bine. And get this guy hooked up to a hay bine. And then the plan is to get cutting here today at one point or another. Clean a bunch of the glass out of this thing. Ugh, cocksucker. Fuck. That is not going to be a cheap fix. How's that sound? Glass is very expensive, as lots of you very well may know. Anyway, I'm going to get at her here. We'll bring you guys back later. Alrighty, well that looks better. Wide open hole though, but it can stay a wide open hole for a little while. Most of the glass is in that bucket right there. Got it all vacuumed out from inside. From everything that I could see, I'm sure that I'll find more as time goes on. I know we've had a broken window in the tractor, and friggin' 8 years later, you still find the odd piece of glass. So I'll get this thing started and get it the heck out of here, sweep up the glass that's on the floor, and then we're good to go. Alrighty. Oh, I imagine she'll be a lot louder now with no window in it, and it'll be a lot dirtier when you're using it. But with all that, at least we can use it again. And if it rains, you basically want this sucker parked inside. But they're not calling for rain for a couple of days. Not until late Tuesday afternoon, early evening. They're calling for some showers, so okay, let's get this glass all cleaned up. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so here we are. You might not recognize this. Last year it was green feed oats, underseeded to clover, so this is our clover field. And the clover never came up. We never got establishment on it. For crop insurance purposes, they said we had to seed it. I didn't really want to because you can see a hell of a lot of twitch grass out there. But we did. There ain't much for oats out there. There's a little bit, not very friggin' much. And we're out here cutting her. But we are making a bit of a swath. You can see it back there, at least on the opening round. There's a hell of a lot of thistle, a heck of a lot of twitch grass, pigweed. At this end, there really is no clover. And why are we cutting this, you might ask? Well, let me tell you why we're cutting it. Because this is organic land, and we want to seed some of this down to hay next year. And I really got to do a heavy, ugly, deep till out here and get those roots turned up really good. hopefully they'll dry up, die off, set the twitch grass back, whatever the case may be. So it's basically just get out here, cut it, bale it. There's twitch grass, there's pigweed, there's a little bit of oats, there's a little bit of clover, and there's thistle. So the idea is get rid of all that trash, because I can't work all of that into the ground. It's just too much. And maybe when I come out here to plow all this under, I might try gaining a few acres in this area over here where this, for whatever reason, nobody farmed it, and the brush started growing in, right? So now CP and I had to stop because I broke 3 friggin' sickles, and I knew I was broke for 2 of them for quite a while. And basically I'm just going until I feel okay, we got enough stuff broke, and then we'll fix a bunch at a time. How's that sound? If we miss a little bit, it ain't gonna be the end of the world out here, that's for sure. Now, how many bales am I gonna get out of here? I really have no idea. I hope to get about 3/4 of a bale an acre. How's that one? And if we do, great. If we don't, we don't. But whatever it'll be, that's what it'll be, okay? But we got to put a bunch of time out here. Money out here, well, the money's going to be a lot of fuel to work this ground and kind of regain it, so to speak, and go from there. Anyway, CP are out and I are out here. We're gonna friggin' continue on playing until we get it all cut down. It's supposed to rain Tuesday, Wednesday type of thing. And this stuff, because it's such a light crop, it won't friggin' matter. The oats, you know, like, yeah, it's all headed out, it's all yellowed off, it's done. There really isn't gonna be much food value of anything out here other than a whole lot of filler. How much food value is going to be in that twitch grass, I have no idea. There'll be a little bit still, but not a heck of a lot. But it'll be something. It'll be feed one way or another. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty. Now that we finally got one, well, I guess in essence 2 rounds done. One for me, one for CP, but there you can kind of see what the stuff looks like in a swath. But there ain't much here. The clover is all done. It's all gone seed. It's all done flowering, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said before, there ain't gonna be a heck of a lot of friggin' food value, but hey, there'll be something. It'll be a little better than straw, if nothing else. And on top of that, it'll be a damn good filler for the tub grind mix, right? So let's go with all of that fun shit. So anyway, guys, CP and I are going to keep on trucking here, cutting this stuff, and we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on this one. Comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up / like button. Tell your friends and neighbors, and fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later.